All right. All right. Welcome back. Part 2 of the podcast.
Yes, sir.
Part 2 of the podcast. We had some technical difficulties yesterday, unfortunately, but we're back.
Right back.
This is like it never left. We're actually probably just gonna cut all this out. Act like this never happened. It just probably be a random day, random switch. But yeah, what you want to talk about?
Now we're talking about a touchy subject, trans people and their pronouns, or just pronouns in general.
Bro, our podcast just started, bro. You trying to get us canceled already? Come on now.
Hey, I'm gonna say what I gotta say. You feel me?
Come on.
At one point, at a certain point, I'll respect it. Obviously, if I say, how are you doing, ma'am? Or, oh, that's hers or whatever, she's this, and you're like, oh, my pronouns are they, them. So I'll just be like, okay. Now, would you like me to call you ma'am, sir? Would you not like me, That's cool. If you want to be respectful about it, I'll be respectful. But if you want to push that on me, I'm not finna just, sit there and take it, you feel me? Like, you just be like, there's a respectful way of saying things, and there's like, if you coming at me like, don't call me she, or my pronouns are they, them, use them correctly. Like, you trying to trying to belittle me or something, like trying to, do.
You're trying to like impose your will on other people, like.
Exactly, and I'm just, no, I'll call you what you want. I'll call you what I want to call you, and if you got a problem with that, what you gonna do about it? That's what I'm saying. It was this vid I just came across. Hopefully I ain't lose it. So basically he was talking to a trans person. You can play it.
There were going to be people of every group who abuse their identity for their own gain, who don't educate themselves very well, who are mean and cruel and nasty. That's normal. That's humanity.
If someone didn't use your pronouns, does that make them a transphobe?
If they're being forceful, it's got nothing to do with their pronouns. It's got to do with them being forceful.
Let's say I got the impression I was being forced to use your pronouns as you have to acknowledge me as a woman by using these pronouns, and if you don't, you are a bigot. If I felt pressured like that, I would be less likely. I would almost go so far as to say I wouldn't use your preferred pronouns, but because I felt like it was respectful, these are my preferred pronouns and this is what I would like you to use, I'm more than happy to use them.
So what was his point on that at the end? I didn't really get what
he was saying. Like what we were talking about. If you're like, oh, use my pronouns. You feel me? You come to, hey, how are you?
Respectful,
whatever. If you were like, hey, these are my pronouns. Like if you were to call her she or her, and she said, oh, my pronouns are they, them. Then you'd be like, oh, okay. But if you were like, oh, you were talking to someone else, and like, yeah, she said that she like this. And Shorty was like, excuse me, my pronouns aren't she, it's they, them, use them correctly, or don't talk to me like some shit like that. Like that's what it means, like, oh, and you're like, oh, sorry, my bad. And she's just like, oh, that's how you people work, y'all always want to belittle us, y'all always want to act, and it's like, bro, now you doing too much. Yeah. A simple, oh, my pronouns are they, them, he, she, whatever you want to go by. A simple communication thing would have been good. You ain't have to.
You should let somebody know.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is it always gets me. It always amuses me when people give no context or like prior information to people, and then expect everyone to act into accordance with their will. Like you want what you want, but you're not gonna give anybody warning. You think that you're the center of the universe, and that I give a fuck about your pronouns. Here's a newsflash. I don't care. I don't care if you're he, she, they, it.
Exactly.
I don't care.
I really don't. I'm not gonna sit here. A lot of people are gonna sit there and pretend. I'm not gonna pretend. I don't care. I'm just gonna call you how it is, and I'm not gonna do it in a disrespectful way. You feel me? You look like a dude to me. I'm sorry.
I call what I see. That's what I was gonna say.
That's what I'm saying. If you look like a dude, you look like a dude. If you look like a girl, you look like a girl. If I hear you and you speak like a girl, I'm gonna call you he or she or whatever. But if you look like a dude, I'm gonna call you he. Look like a girl, I'm gonna call you she. If I can't really tell, you know what I'm saying?
But like, say something.
Yeah, but the way
shoot or shoot.
but if you're talking feminine, if I can't really tell, but you're talking feminine, I'll call you she. And if you're like, no, I'm like, yeah. Nah, see, nowadays you can't even tell.
Because I don't even know what's the difference. Because there'll be dudes that talk feminine, and you could call them a she, and they'll be like, I'm not transsexual. You know, I'm just gay. And so it's like, well, you don't really. It's a slippery slope.
Yeah, and nowadays you just can't tell. So I'm gonna call how what I'm calling how I
Instead
see.
of doing that, if I see a dude, bro, I'm gonna call it a dude. If I see a girl, I'm gonna call it a girl. If you want to politely inform me and say, hey, just so you know, I'm or I identify as a trash can, then I'll be like, okay, well, and I'll do my best to adjust. But then again, I'm shit with everyone's pronouns, and that's non-transsexual people.
Yeah.
I call this nigga her, and this is definitely a boy dog. So it's just like, it's a difficult topic for me already. And personally, I'm sorry if this makes me this does not make me transphobic, but I'm sorry if people see it this way. But I'm gonna call what I see.
I'm gonna call what I see. You wanna get mad? Get mad. Yeah, I mean I don't see anything you do gonna affect. Oh, you want to get mad? How does that add any value or take away any value in my life?
If you want to fight me, ma'am,
Exactly.
you can fight me.
You know, I don't condone it. I mean, but if you want to fight, if you want to put your hands on me, I'm not one of them niggas that'll be, you know, if you put your hands on me to the point where I feel threatened for my life, I will take action. You feel me?
Yeah, cause fuck a pronoun. I'm considering you a dude at that point. If you want to throw hands, you're getting dude hands. But
there was one comment that said, it doesn't matter if you feel pressured, you still use someone's pronouns. How do you feel about that?
Doesn't matter if you feel pressured. No, fuck you. That's how I feel.
That's how I'm coming. So dude right under said, or what?
Or what?
Or what?
Or what? That's the energy I love.
Like,
that's the energy
or
I love.
What?
Or what?
Shorty talking about grow up. Are you a child? You're childish. Or what? If I don't call you she when you a dude, and you talking about I don't like how, or what? What we gonna do about it?
What's happening, bro? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's happening? Because it's just like, bro, bro, what do you think is gonna happen? I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
What is he gonna do?
You're gonna get canceled, bro. Don't feel like I give a fuck.
Don't matter if I'm pressured or not, bro. You just gotta do it. Like, bro, what?
That's real beta shit. Let me look at you. You
Like, what?
That's real beta shit. And look at you. Of course you got him. But he is.
That's like if a girl, right? If she had a door open for her whole life, all her family did it, and everybody else does it, and so now she goes around expecting that behavior from everyone,
Mm-hmm.
and if she doesn't, she's like, "You're not gonna open the fucking door for me,
Exactly.
bitch."
Hell no.
I don't have to do nothing for you,
You know
bro.
that fucking attitude. Get the fuck on.
The same logic applies, bro. I don't have to acknowledge your whatever pronoun. That's what you decided for yourself, bro. You want that outside world to conform to your beliefs. That's never how the world works, bro. All y'all think y'all the center of the universe, and that's what's wrong with it with today. Everybody thinks that they're in the middle and that they're in the center, and everything revolves around them. Mm-hmm. No one gives two shits about you. To all my niggas listening, I don't even want to talk. This isn't really for females, but for all the dudes listening, bro, real shit. The world does not really give two shit about your opinions, my nigga. It don't want your 2 cents. It has the full dollar. You feel me? It does not need your 2 cents. So it's like y'all think niggas are gonna, or people are just gonna like conform to how you want society to be. But you don't control society, bro. You're not a king. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I take it with a grain of salt. If I want everybody to address me as the realest nigga alive, and somebody goes, yeah, I don't think I want to do that, I can be upset, but only to a certain point, because you can't force anybody to do anything at all.
Exactly. So yeah,
and it doesn't make you transphobic or homophobic or whatever you want to call it.
What's his name?
To
Eunice Amir, you're a real ass nigga. That nigga said, or what?
Or what? Or what? That's how I'm coming.
Exactly. Or what? What are you gonna do about it? If man's come up to you and you wanna start pushing that, oh, Before we talk, I just want to let you know my pronouns are they, them, and if you don't use them, you're a scum. You're the smallest piece of dirt on the fucking ground, and whatever. Just start calling you me, bro. You off rip. I'm not calling you that shit. And if you're like, if you don't do it, something's gonna happen. What's gonna happen? What precautions are you gonna take?
That's the one I'm trying to figure out. That's the one I'm trying to figure out. Y'all had on estrogen, folks. We gonna see how this fight goes down. Yo, on hormones, cuz.
Exactly. Well, we're not the same.
We gonna see how this fight go. They gonna talk about you better. Now let's go, but I'm still tolerant to everybody though. I think everybody, you should, everyone has the right to like put forward how they want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be realistic, bro. Life is life.
And be respectful. And nothing's wrong with being respectful. Like you said, be realistic. If you're like, yeah, my pronouns are they, them, and I identify as the door, I'm not treating you as no door, dude. I'm sorry. You're a grown ass man or woman or a little ass kid, bro. I'm not calling you no door.
I'm not calling you no door.
I'm not treating you as
How do you
door.
feel about that shit, bro? Where they'll have like, it'll be like a parent, and they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna give our kid a gender, cause I'm gonna let it choose its gender.
That's just weird.
Nigga, what?
Weird. I'm sorry. Like I just feel like a lot of people are scared of being canceled nowadays to bring back the facts. Some shorty, I remember a TikTok video a long time ago. Shorty was like, "Yeah, my kid is gay," and that nigga wasn't even 3 years old. And she's like, "Yeah, he's just gay. That's his sexuality. His gender is non-binary." You can't choose that for bro.
Bro, you're open. All right, look, peep this. That's what people don't understand. Like, there's real implications behind this shit, bro. That's grooming. Yeah. I don't care what no one says, bro. That's grooming. You're introducing your newborn, your toddler, into a sexual world that they shouldn't be into, bro. There's a sexual connotation behind all that type of shit. All that gay shit and all that stuff. It's the sexual energy, bro. What 3-year-old needs to be worried about any sort of, bro? 3 years old, I wasn't worried about talking to girls, much less, you feel what I'm saying? I'm worried about making macaroni and noodle paintings.
Exactly,
bro.
That's what I'm saying. I'm over here at school. I'm trying to learn about the ABCs.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm out here doing finger paintings.
Exactly, and you talking about, every time I come home, you talking about, how was your day, son? You know you're not binary, right? Like, God damn.
Oh, how was school today? Oh my goodness. Are they bullying you for being non-binary?
Exactly.
Like, bro,
They probably don't know. Weirdo.
Oh shit, how was your first day of school, my queer son? Like, damn. Like, bro. I'm 5.
That's it, bro. And even to straight parents, I mean, sometimes, somebody gonna be gay. There's nothing wrong with your sexuality.
Ain't wrong.
Yeah, I mean, don't force it on nobody. You feel me?
That's grooming, bro.
Especially with parents. If you see a kid start drifting away from straight and he wants to, dip into gay, lesbian, whatever he want to do, that's his business. And if you want to be like, no, you have to be gay or you have to be straight, that's kind of weird, bud. That's
grooming, bro.
You're all
why do you want
sexuality?
Why do you want your kid to be gay?
Exactly.
Why do you want to you're trying to shape your sexuality? To me, that's straight phobic. It's straight phobic. I'm starting it. It's straight phobic. Why is you scared of him being straight?
A lot of people be like, yo, straight men, especially straight men, like, oh my goodness, gay people and straight men, just like, I don't know what y'all beef with us men liking women.
It's straight phobic. Y'all niggas is straight phobic. I'm calling it because what other reason would you have for your kid not wanting? If you was really sexually free and all that shit, you wouldn't try to impose no sort of sexuality on. You wouldn't even bring it up. I wouldn't even bring it up to my kid. Why is you talking to your kid about sex, yo? Like before the age of 10.
Yeah,
What do they need to know about that for?
But I guess because some kids are developing more than others. Some kids start growing stuff more.
10? At 10. 10 is 4th grade, bro. In 4th grade, you was worried about poo?
Not me, but some people in 4th and 5th grade was starting to develop.
You do not develop at 10 years old, bro.
Some was starting, not like fully.
It would be more women than men, and then on top of that, females don't even develop until like middle school. Like you're still elementary school. I think if you're going, I mean, yeah, some people do develop early. If you're going to do that shit though, you gotta hit at least 5th grade before you start talking about anything sexually. Cause like,
but
what?
Some people was active in elementary school. Bro, some people were actually active in elementary school. Bro, I don't want to say no name, but I'll tell you. But some people was active. I remember moving to 5th grade, and I was friends with what's the name, Jaden, Jelani, and them, and they was telling me. You call again?